It's Judgment Day on MasterChef.
I'm just tingling at the moment with the thought that the title could be mine.
2 expert judges to decide who wins.
We're looking for a great cook who can make it as a professional. Someone to turn out exceptional food under pressure.
I'm investing absolutely every ounce of energy into winning.
The prize, to work in a top restaurant.
This competition just gets tougher. Whoever wins is going to change their life.
It would mean absolutely everything to me.
MasterChef is going large. It's here, the final day of MasterChef. Out of 132 contestants, just 3 remain. By the end of this 1-hour grand finale, Stephen, Hannah or Ben will be crowned MasterChef champion. Our finalists will be judged over a series of 3 grueling tests. First, they have to show how far their culinary skills have developed by going back to where they started with the Invention test.
Out of a box of mystery ingredients, this is near miraculous.
I'm speechless.
Then they'll be sent on a pilgrimage to the culinary capital of the world, Paris, where 3 of the most famous and demanding chefs will put them to the test.
Whoa, come on. Look at this, look at this.
Come on, it's too long.
Then, taking everything they've learned, they'll return to the MasterChef studios and cook their best 3 dishes in the final cook-off.
You close your eyes and you're floating away on a chocolate and ice cream stream.
This is when it gets tough. These next lot of challenges are going to be extraordinary. And at the end of it, we're going to have a winner.
Over the past 8 weeks, each of these finalists have been pushed to their culinary limits. For Stephen, it's been something of an emotional roller coaster. A former fashion designer turned trends analyst, he now wants a new outlet for his creativity, his own restaurant.
I've come all this way, which is quite amazing. But hey, I've kind of, changed gear the whole way through, and it's good. I'm happy to be where I'm at.
He has emerged as a naturally gifted cook, but incredibly nearly failed at the first hurdle.
Steve, there's promise in him, absolutely, but he was so confused. I think there is a hope that he may give us something lovely. Stephen, congratulations.
I guess I was lucky to get through at the beginning. I think, to be honest, I had a bit of a panic and I was very nervous. I managed to scrape through. I don't know how, but I did.
Stephen's creative spirit is reflected in his food, sometimes with spectacular results.
No, I think that's very good.
I almost had tears in my eyes at his first course. The textures and the flavours were so good.
On the flip side, his natural creativity and flamboyance has led to over-ambition.
I'd expect to see this in a restaurant set up by an ex-hairdresser.
And there's been tears over timing issues as well.
Listen, you're gonna have to go apologise to them and say, look, I'm gonna be late.
Okay.
But the judges have been left in no doubt that Stephen has talent, and his cooking has impressed some of the world's most discerning palates.
Fabulous, fabulous. It's just right. So that chefs can taste, that's for sure.
Good job today. Very well done.
To have gone through these last couple of weeks has been amazing. It's been phenomenal. It's been such an adventure, both in terms emotionally and both in terms of the learning. It's been great. So I'm really glad that I got through in the end.
Lawyer Hannah left her city job to work in a country practice in Bedfordshire and dreams of one day opening a family restaurant with her mother.
Oh, it's all your fault that I'm doing this. It's you that taught me everything. I started out as somebody who'd got no confidence at all and no sort of real self-belief in my own cooking. And, through the people that I've worked with, I think I've really come on and really developed as a, both as a cook and sort of emotionally, really. It's been an amazing journey.
Right from the start, Hannah wowed our judges.
Who in this room right now sparkles like a gemstone? Hannah. Oh, a quarter-finalist. Hannah.
But it hasn't always been plain sailing. Hannah has had a constant battle to keep her nerves in check.
Hannah, you are in bits today.
I think I've just got nerves because I just don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I've got enough skills.
I think for me, you know, nerves have always been my big downfall. You know, I really do need to have belief in my own ability.
With confidence. It's your dish, your food, with confidence.
You know, there's been so many people throughout this competition who've really believed in me and put faith in me, and, you know, that's made me really start believing in myself.
Well done. That really was something very, very special.
There's a tremendous amount of skill involved in this dessert, and in my point of view, you certainly have shone through.
Thank you.
I so would love to win MasterChef. It would mean absolutely everything to me, and it would be a dream come true. I mean, I just have absolute time of my life doing this, and it would be the perfect ending. It really would be perfect.
Ex-City headhunter Ben has already changed his life once to open a cheese shop in Cheltenham.
A little bit stronger smoky flavour than the other one.
He sets himself the highest standards and dreams of becoming a Michelin star chef.
I really don't want to have come this far and go home on an anticlimax. You don't get 2 shots at this. So you've got to make sure that this shot is your best shot, because it's the only chance you're going to get.
From the very first heats, Ben showed he's a technically brilliant cook.
That is seriously good, and I don't like desserts, Ben. Phew. The way that worked gives me a glimpse of what could be absolutely amazing. Congratulations. Well done.
Ben tries to reflect his Michelin star aspirations in his food.
You are a clever boy.
That is a thing of absolute beauty.
I think this is restaurant quality food.
I am aiming high on this, and certainly my aim is to get to those finals.
But there have been times when Ben falls below his own high standards and frustration sets in.
I think what you do is aspirational. It's just that we've got to get flavour in there somehow, Ben.
I've just got to work harder and hope that things start to go my way a little bit more.
I'll say it again, you are the leader, you must take control.
Right, we need to get on with our tasks, OK? Now, I'm trying to deal with your tin opener here that doesn't even work, right? I think we know where we're at.
I think I'm standing right at the back of the queue at the moment. Having put so much effort in, that's hard to take. It just seems to be slipping away.
Ben's harshest critic throughout the course of the competition has always been himself.
To me, I put so much into this. I don't want to let it slip at the last hurdle. I mean, I know the others are deserving winners, but it's still going to be hard to take if I don't produce the goods.
In front of you, you have a set of ingredients. You all have exactly the same ingredients. The task is simple. In 50 minutes, we want 1 plate of food. This is where you started off all those weeks ago. It's the same thing, mystery box, but we expect a very high standard of food from you 3 now. Right, 50 minutes, great food, guys. Thank you, let's cook. After 8 weeks of serious hard work, we have our final 3. What I want to see in their plate of food are indications of what they have picked up so far.
Our finalists are back where they started, but this time the judges' expectations are so much higher. They have to produce 1 plate of restaurant-quality food from ingredients which are blackberries, carrots, parsnips, potatoes, mushrooms, cream, wine, and breast of duck.
Now the standard has to be so much higher, restaurant level. We want to see what have they taken from the lessons they've learned and the tasks they've gone through. Are they ready to become professionals?
Stephen has proved to be highly imaginative in the kitchen, but he now knows he needs to stay focused.
To win, I'd certainly now need to stay calm, work smart, work fast, work hard, and I think it's that combination that will really, push me through to the end.
When you first walked in this kitchen weeks ago,
Yeah.
did you dare to dream you'd be here now?
I wished I'd be here, and now I am. That dream's come true. But you know, it's very tough. I'm not thinking this is easy by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know why I'm nervous again. I shouldn't be. I think this always kind of happens. But yeah, I've got a clear idea of what I'm doing. So.
Hannah produces comfort food that delivers big on flavour, and she's counting on keeping her food uncomplicated.
I think the things that I really need to focus on for the final are, you know, simplify my flavours but without losing intensity of flavour, so just keeping things fairly simple.
When you first arrived here, did you think you would come this far?
No. I didn't even think I'd go through the first day when I got here. So, but there you go. I should have more belief in myself.
Hannah, we think you're a great cook. Are you going to be able to impress us today?
Hope so.
30 minutes is gone. You have just 20 minutes left.
Ben always aspires to produce Michelin standard cuisine. Technically outstanding, he's still looking to convince the judges he truly understands flavours.
Yeah, I think I've got the ability to step it up another level, to tweak the flavour side of things, to just push it that little bit further and take those little risks that hopefully will pay off.
Ben, you were a confident man when you first rode in here. You had a fair idea you'd get to this stage, didn't you?
No, I didn't think I'd get to this stage. I set my sights on the quarterfinals. That's what I wanted to achieve. Well, first of all, I didn't want to go out on the Invention test.
One of you three is going to be crowned MasterChef. Would you mind very much coming second, third?
Yeah, I would. As I think your compatriots are fond of saying, second is first loser. I don't want to be in that position.
You know what you've got to do, don't you?
Yeah, pull it out of the bag.
1 minute.
Get it up there, please. 1 minute.
That's it, guys. Time's up. All done.
First up in this crucial test, it's Stephen, who's hoping his plate of duck breast with crushed new potatoes, confit carrots and parsnip crisps will show how far his cooking has developed.
The duck is beautifully soft. Potatoes are quite rich, but they're not overwhelming. It's good. It's really good.
I think that is cleverly balanced, and I think it delivers flavour at 4 or 5 levels. I think it's very good.
We could never imagine a dish like this coming out of a home kitchen or from an amateur. You are heading towards professional level.
Hannah is looking to show the judges her cooking has a newfound finesse. She's made a cherry and blackberry dessert with a blackberry coulis and a tuile.
I want to say to you, on presentation, hallelujah! I'm so pleased to see, Hannah, where you've got to. Look at that. Okay. It's delicious. It's fruity. It's not over sweet. It's got sourness to the berries in there. I'm speechless.
Thank you.
I've got to say, out of a box of mystery ingredients, this is near miraculous. Hannah, that is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. There is a plate scraped clean. Hannah, very, very, very well done.
Ben is hoping to demonstrate a full understanding of flavours with his duck breast, tarragon wild mushrooms and a sweet and sour red wine sauce.
Well, personally, I think it looks fantastic. It's lovely. And the texture's nice. Going through that crispy potato into the softness of the duck is great. The skin's beautifully crispy on the top of the duck, very well cooked.
What is great is we have got flavour in there. The sweetness, the sourness of the sauce, the mushrooms are there, the seasoning, the salt on the potatoes, the duck seasoned really well.
Got there on the flavours then, didn't we?
3 highly skilled cooks We are so near the end. From a judging point of view, this is terrifying.
All three of them are cooking amazingly well. From amateurs out of their own kitchens to being where they are now this quick, it's incredible.
Ben still looks very comfortable in the kitchen. He's still producing very good-looking dishes. Hint of tarragon in the mushrooms, very well-cooked duck, good sauce.
Bang on the money, boy.
I'm not going over the top here. For Hannah to create that sponge with the fruit and the cream and the sauce in the time she did it is nothing short of miraculous.
Wonderful texture, beautiful flavour, and it had finesse.
Stephen, boy, does that guy know flavour. I put that in my mouth. I went buttery carrot, buttery potato, tarragon, duck. The guy really knows how to kick flavour in.
The Invention test over, it's time for the penultimate challenge, which will take place in the gastronomic capital of the world, Paris. Here, the three finalists are about to face their ultimate test in a professional kitchen. They will each have to cook in service for three of the most famous chefs in the world. Patrick Pignol has been described as an artist for the taste buds. A meal at his 2 Michelin star restaurant is considered an essential culinary experience.
I've got to try and raise my game to at least impress them that I have the ability here today, and I'm certainly not embarrass myself or the MasterChef in Paris contingent, really.
Yannick Aleno is the executive chef of the Le Maurice restaurant. Since his appointment 4 years ago, he's been showered with accolades and awarded 3 Michelin stars.
I think I'm going to be scared, if I'm really honest, when I go in there, because they'll be like, who the hell are you? What the hell are you doing in our kitchen? You amateur, get out.
And the incredible Hélène de Rose, one of the most influential women in the history of French cuisine. Her restaurant has been awarded 2 Michelin stars.
I am feeling nervous, but I'm just trying to hold on to all the positive comments I've had recently, and all the people that believed in me, and I'm just going to have to believe in myself today, otherwise I'm going to let myself down, so I'm just going to try and hold on today.
This is cooking at the very highest level.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi.
Welcome in Maurice. You are there in the kitchen of the Hotel Maurice.
Okay.
There is 72 cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's one of the more exceptional restaurants in Paris. Okay?
Yes.
The Le Maurice restaurant is part of the Le Maurice Hotel. At £8,000 a night for a suite, the guests expect a dining experience of the very highest quality.
Okay.
Under Yannick's guidance, Stephen's making a sea urchin and truffle starter.
The spirit of this dish is like a French sushi. You have all the taste of sushi, but with different texture.
At £60 a portion, only the finest ingredients will do.
White truffles.
Wow.
From Alba, Italy.
Oh my God, they're amazing.
2,500 euros for each kilo.
Well, you suddenly see £10,000 worth of truffles appear. This is like unforgettable stuff.
Okay, let's go.
Great.
Okay.
Stephen's starter may be expensive, but sea urchins are not to everyone's taste.
You like it or not?
I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. Oh, wow.
Across town on the left bank, Hannah is about to meet the most famous female chef in Paris, Hélène de Rose.
Hi Anna, how are you?
Very well.
Okay.
It's an honour to be here.
Okay, as you know, you are in a French kitchen.
Yes.
So of course you will cook in
French
French
food.
way. Yes, French food.
Yes, I can't wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Go to work now?
Yes.
Okay, we go.
Such is her influence on the culinary world, Hélène was recently voted by Newsweek one of the world's 15 most powerful women.
Okay. First we cook the chorizo, you know?
Yeah, I know chorizo,
okay?
yeah. Be learning from a really top female chef. It's just so great that a woman's got to the top of the profession, and I'm going to be learning from her.
In my way of cooking, the star is not the chef but the product.
Yes.
And I used to choose the best of the products,
During service, Hannah will be in charge of making a £25 starter of chorizo risotto with squid ink.
The colour is amazing.
Yes, we use it for two reasons. Of course, for the colour, of course, but also for the taste. Also.
I feel very at home here, you know, because she's managed to elevate almost a sort of country-style cooking to Michelin star level. So it's just inspiring, really inspiring.
Ben will be honing his culinary skills with acclaimed chef Patrick Pignol.
Hello Ben, how are you? Hi Patrick. Nice to meet you.
His 2 Michelin star restaurant is something of a Parisian institution.
Take this?
Yep.
I'm taking this.
As an aspiring Michelin star chef himself, Ben wastes no time in picking Patrick's brains on what it takes to reach the top.
How long have you had the restaurant?
22 years. The first star in 1990.
1990. What did it take to get that Michelin star? What did you have to do
to do a good job? That's all. I mean, it's better to do a good cooking than bad cooking.
Yes. So as a chef, you have to be competitive.
That's it. Yeah. It's a competition, but good competition because it's good pleasure. You want to have a restaurant? Yeah. Oh yeah?
Eventually, yeah.
During service, Ben will be making the spinach and oyster starter with shallots in a reduced red wine sauce.
This is a claret, eh?
Whoa!
You're very calm in this kitchen here. There's not, you know, everybody's going about their tasks. There's not any shouting.
No shouting, no.
And it doesn't seem too hectic. Is it always this calm?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Always like this. Shh. Slowly.
It's midday, and across Paris, lunch service is about to begin. Can the 3 finalists survive the heat in the best professional kitchens in the world? At Le Maurice, Stephen's making the sea urchin and truffle starter.
So what do we do first? Yeah. So a little one. Is this cilantro or is this...
T'en fais faire 3, comme ça j'en goûterai un.
Allez, mets-moi ça. Okay? Allez. Let's go.
The starter may look simple, but when customers are paying £60 for it, presentation and detail must be perfect.
Coupe it, cut it, it's too big. With a knife.
You have to be finished and ready for in 3 minutes.
Timing also has to be spot on, something that hasn't always been Stephen's strong point.
Come on, it's too long. Slowly, yeah?
The cucumber could move.
Allez,
and you put it in the middle.
Take care, in the right middle. Huh? Okay, very slowly, yeah? Too far.
It's a €90 starter and the presentation has to be amazing.
Turn the plate. More.
One slip of the knife could be a very expensive mistake.
Take off the ring very slowly. Let's go. That's okay. Great.
It's the difference between getting it fast, getting it out, but getting it perfect. And that's a hard combination to deal with one after the other from dish to dish.
2 gelées de bulot, table 10. 2 gelées, table 10. Table 10.
Table 10.
Go, quick.
You've just got to get it right and you've got to not fuss. And I tend to fuss a bit too much.
Table 10.
It's got to be perfect, there's no time for perfectionism. If you understand that, this is what this is about.
Meanwhile, Ben's trying to keep up with the pace in the 2-star kitchen of Patrick Pignol.
Okay, let's go, Ben. We go with the oysters.
Yes, chef.
Thank you.
This is my first oysters that are going to go out, so let's make it a good one.
I think you will do the good dish for me, I think. It's okay, Ben?
Yes, chef.
Okay. Allez, go, quickly. Come on, quick. Like we say in English, we are the
Ben has always prided himself on his presentation, but under today's pressure, he's still some way short of Patrick's Michelin star standards.
Oh, come on. Look at this.
It's a reminder of the hard work ahead for Ben if he wants to achieve his Michelin dreams.
He's worked very hard for what he's done. I would hope that, you know, maybe one day I can achieve the same.
You will 3-star Michelin next year, maybe. When you cook something, you must feel you want to give pleasure to the customer. And you want to make love with the customer, with a dish. Ben, you want to make love with the customer?
Yes.
Meanwhile, things are in full swing at Hélène de Rose.
Avec 2 Saint-Jacques et 3 tourtes.
This is a favourite of Paris's well-known and well-heeled. These people are paying for and expect nothing less than perfection.
It's a lot of pressure. It's huge.
Avec un papier sulfu.
In a 2 Michelin-star restaurant, high quality must be matched with perfect timing, and Hannah seems to be doing well.
How many minutes, Anna? 2 minutes. 1 minute? Okay.
Coping with the pace is one thing, but are her flavours up to the mark?
I'm very surprised. I think she's able to cook with us this evening with a lot of people.
All 3 finalists have survived a lunchtime service at 3 of the top restaurants in the world. But now they face an even bigger challenge. Hannah, Ben and Stephen must cook their chef's signature dish, which is a hallmark of excellence. This is a rare honour, and their finished dishes will be judged by those who created them.
I'm cooking for, you know, a Michelin star chef, and it doesn't get much higher than that.
Yeah, this is definitely the fiddly part.
Stephen has made foie gras poached in red wine and dates with sweet lemon and caramelised sesame seeds. It will be critiqued by Yannick as well as 2 of his team.
I think you have to make the same slices. This one is too thick and this one is too large.
Yes.
I think.
Your dish is good, you know. The seasoning is good.
Yeah.
The balance between the acid and the leather is good.
Yeah.
So Stephen, I hope you will win.
Thank you.
And thank you for your job today. It was exceptional.
Absolute pleasure, seriously.
It's time for John and Greg to get the official verdict.
I think he can be a very good cook. I feel in him something very, you know, sensibility, you know, he loves food very much. Stephen is very special, you know. He can make connection with food, you know. He loves that. So that's a gift from the God.
Fantastic.
Incredible.
Fantastic.
It's been the single best experience of my life in terms of creativity, in terms of learning, in terms of pressure, in terms of understanding, and the whole glamour of it. It's sexy stuff today.
Across town at Patrick Pignol, Ben's made the signature dish of deep-fried potato-wrapped foie gras and pan-fried foie gras.
Great, great. For the first time. Smell good. The foie gras, good cooking. Yeah. Looks okay. The sauce is good. Perfect.
Thank you. Having a 2 Michelin-star chef allow you to cook and plate his dishes without really too much tuition is quite a compliment, really. Certainly put me in a more confident frame of mind than perhaps I was after the recent challenges.
I see on him a good passion for cooking. He look like a guy he want to do well.
Do you think Ben could make it as a professional chef?
I think so, yeah. I think so. He will come a good chef.
If I can pull off 3 absolutely amazing dishes in the final, I may give myself a slim chance of winning it. But you know, that's a hell of a lot to do under pressure, but I'm gonna, you know, I'm certainly gonna try my absolute utmost.
Finally, it's Hannah's chance to impress Paris's most famous female chef.
Thank you.
Bon appetit.
She's made Hélène's signature dish of potato stuffed with scallops and a truffle emulsion.
It is well seasoned. The potatoes are good, well cooked, but the scallops a bit too much. I am very, very, very happy and proud of you.
I really hope I can take what I've learned today and use it in the final. Particularly, you know, I was really calm today. If I could be as calm as I was today in the final, then that would really stand me in good stead.
How did she get on?
At the beginning of the service, with the first dish, she was a bit stressed. But after, she smiles, and that's the proof that she wasn't stressed.
And do you think that Hannah has the passion to become a professional?
I don't want to lie. She has to work a lot. I think she can succeed. She's passionate and she understands.
I've had some really good days in a row now, and if I keep this up, then, you know, maybe I could win. Maybe I could.
Paris has been just fantastic for our finalists. Can they hold it together? Can they keep it all together for the final?
One more task, one more time to prove themselves. Who's going to be our champion?
It's time for the finalists to return home. Now they must use all their knowledge, skill and passion and produce 3 faultless dishes for the final cook-off. For the 3 finalists, this will be the last time they'll cook in the MasterChef studios.
From an amateur cook's perspective, what more could you actually wish for than winning MasterChef?
We have seen so many cooks come and go, and we're left with 3 amazing people.
This is a key to a new life, and that's exactly what I want. To win this now would just be the icing on the cake.
We have to see what they've picked up from this extraordinary journey. They have to be able to really turn it on when it matters, and it really matters today.
This whole journey has been the most amazing experience of my life, and I think to win MasterChef would just mean that journey would continue.
Just one more task remains before one of them will be crowned the MasterChef champion.
Here we are. Your destiny is now completely and utterly in your own hands.
You are going to cook for us 3 courses, your own food. You will have 2 hours to do it in. At the end of it, we will have a MasterChef winner. Let's cook.
For Ben, Hannah and Stephen, everything they've learnt over the past 8 weeks must be put into these final 3 dishes. There's no room for error. One mistake could cost them the final. Ben has always aimed to deliver haute cuisine. It's a highly risky strategy, but he's staying true to his principles and going for broke in the final test.
Ben, very important today.
Hello.
What are you cooking for us?
I'm cooking scallops, black pudding, apple butter sauce, then wood pigeon with parsnip puree, cassis sauce, toffee foam, and then I'm going to be doing a frozen orange mousse, candied fennel, and a black olive wafer.
Wow. This is extraordinary cooking, Ben. The highest possible level.
For me, it wouldn't be MasterChef if I was cooking run-of-the-mill dishes that you do at home. We're trying to elevate ourselves to restaurant level here.
You are really pushing the boat out today, Ben.
It means so much to me because it's the first thing that I've really, really, really wanted in my life, and the first time that I've ever applied myself 110%, that I've pushed myself to my absolute limits.
Ben has always been about taking his food to a level which people don't expect. Can he deliver on the flavour?
We have 3 highly experimental dishes there, highly experimental. If he does pull off all 3, I will bow, applaud him and hand him his crown and sceptre.
You have 45 minutes left.
Hannah needs to hold her nerve and prove she can deliver her big flavoured comfort food with finesse.
I'm making squid stuffed with prawn, spinach, chilli and a spiced tomato sauce with focaccia, which is unusual for me because I don't normally cook squid. I can't believe it's one of my final dishes. And then I'm making a rack of lamb with wild mushrooms, butterbean mash and savoy cabbage, and then some gooey chocolate cake with plum coulis.
What do you think is the part of this 3 courses that is going to give you the hardest time?
I think cooking the lamb right. I'm hoping it'll all be all right, actually. She says
All right.
confidently.
Hannah, you've had a good time doing this.
I have. I've had the best time.
You've come a huge way, haven't you?
I have come an awful long way. Really have come a long way.
Good luck, Hannah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hannah is definitely using her experiences, things she's learnt on the way.
A starter of stuffed squid with the prawns and spicy tomato sauce, that's great. Lamb, wild mushrooms, red wine sauce. Decent dish to eat. Is that really the main course of a MasterChef winner?
And then our dessert. We've got to be able to make sure that chocolate doesn't overpower the plums don't overpower the chocolate. It sounds simple enough, but it's got to work together.
Half an hour.
Stephen has had a tendency to overcomplicate his food, sometimes causing him timing issues. He now needs to combine his natural imagination and creativity with focus and self-control.
Stephen, you do have some beautiful ingredients on this
Thank you, thank you.
What are your dishes for us?
I'm doing a dandelion salad with lardons and soft-boiled quail's eggs. I'm then doing duck breast with some smoked potatoes, turnip leaves, and glazed baby turnips and duck jus. And then dessert is pears belle laine, which is poached pears and vanilla ice cream and chocolate sauce.
Stephen, we usually see a young man flapping around and being fairly out of control. Timing's always been an issue. What about today? You seem very calm.
I'm very calm. I know what I'm doing. I've timed myself. I've not given myself too much to do. Which means I can focus on doing what I do really, really well.
This is like, I'm about to fall over in shock here.
You know why? You know why?
Like that.
Because if we'd have asked you to underline your problems in this competition,
Yeah.
I think you just have.
Yeah.
Stephen, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Watch that time.
I will.
Stephen, a dandelion salad with lardons and quail's egg poached and mustard vinaigrette. Will it look beautiful? Will it be something you want to go back for 5 more mouthfuls of? Then we have duck with layers of vegetables and red wine and stock and all sorts of things with smoked potatoes.
The pudding, man. If I just died and woke up in pud heaven, it sounds superb. I'm very excited about it.
But will it be poached pear, vanilla ice cream and chocolate sauce, or will it be poached pear, vanilla ice cream and chocolate sauce?
5 minutes. It's all you've got.
Three extraordinary menus, and it should be. It's the final. Everything to play for. At the end of it, we're going to have a winner.
I cannot wait to get my fork into some of these dishes. I really can't.
One minute. Wow. That's it. All done, all finished, all said.
For his first course, Ben has made seared scallops with black pudding and spinach.
I want to commend you for your presentation. It is absolutely stunning.
Thanks.
There is the flavour of the scallop, the sweetness of the spinach, and the sweetness of the puree, and the texture of the black pudding. I think it's really well constructed. No buts. It's seriously, seriously good.
Look, some of your flavour combinations have been hit and miss. Not this one. I think that's absolutely beautiful.
Ben's main course is pigeon with parsnip puree, a cassis sauce and coffee foam.
There are subtleties there. There's a subtlety of the coffee, the subtlety of the parsnips. It is so well thought out. It is very, very well cooked. It is very, very, very good. I have nothing but praise for you. I really don't.
No, I'm into it, Ben. I'm into it seriously. The sweetness contrasted with the sharpness of the coffee is beautiful. You said right from the start, look, I just don't want to do mediocre. I just want to hit it out there. I tried to tell you many times that you were wrong. I stand here corrected, Ben. I was wrong, you were right.
I was most fearful about you personally not getting why I'd put the coffee on there.
I understand why you've done it. I love what you've done. I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
For dessert, Ben has made a frozen orange mousse, black olive wafers and candied fennel.
Is this out to shock a bit, do you think, Ben?
I think most people would say olives in a dessert, fennel in a dessert. They might, you know, back off a little bit. I don't think fennel's everybody's favourite vegetable, irrespective of whether it was in a dessert or not, and I like it.
You don't get very much fennel. The biscuits are also very, very sweet, where I expect them to be slightly savoury. It's not quite where I thought it was going to be. Your dessert just does not come together.
I can't understand why anybody would put fennel and olives in a dessert. What I absolutely love is your candied fennel. That's like a subtle marmalade, and I can see that working on other things as well. I think it's a very game cook that puts together the combinations you've got.
Ben, you've come a huge, huge way. You must be happy.
I felt I was behind the other two before this, and if I was going to give myself a shot, I had to nail all three. I'm really pleased with your comments on the first two. I'm a bit gutted about the dessert, to be honest.
It makes me immensely proud because I know my cooking isn't necessarily Greg's style of food. He said that I've won him over. That's a big thing to do, I think, and I'm really, really pleased that I've done that.
For her starter, Hannah's made stuffed squid with spicy tomato sauce and focaccia.
I think this is extremely attractive. We've got the little cherry tomatoes, the pomodorini, and tin tomatoes in the sauce, pomodoro. The textures are absolutely gorgeous. Slight chew to the squid, lovely soft stuffing inside, the wetness of the tomato, texturally fantastic. That is a fantastic dish.
This is great. I love the deep saltiness of those prawns stuffed inside that squid. And the squid are basically acting as a vehicle just to hold that stuffing in. And then the tomatoes around the outside. Your squid is delicious. Your bread's well made. I'd like to eat the whole lot.
Hannah's main is rack of lamb with wild mushrooms, butterbean mash and Savoy cabbage.
For me, and I suspect a lot of other people as well, this lamb needs more cooking. I love the way you did your wild mushrooms. Sprigs of rosemary all over it. Lovely. Picking up fruity flavours from your red wine sauce. Your cabbage has still got crunch to it. Your mushrooms are highly flavoured, seasoned beautifully. The flavours are so gorgeous.
Deliciously rich mushrooms which have been baked in the oven with that lamb and all those herbs. The cabbage is lovely and strong. The sauce is intense and delicious and fills your mouth with loads of fruit. The lamb, that small piece I was able to take, tastes fantastic. And I tell you what, I'll be cooking my lamb with mushrooms like that from now on.
For dessert, Hannah's made a gooey chocolate cake with spiced plum coulis and creme fraiche.
Your chocolate cake is soft, sticky, rich in chocolate, and the cream cleans it all away, leaves you ready for the next mouthful. You and the pastry, excellent, Hannah, but then we knew it would be, didn't we?
Thank you.
Sweet, yet slightly bitter chocolate, sour, rich, deep plums, and then this cream that sits on top. It tastes absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Are you happy?
Yeah, relieved. We'll see what happens. I just had to go out there and cook with all my heart and all my soul and just, really feel the cooking. I'm just so pleased that they love my pudding. I know John doesn't like pudding, so for him to really love something means a lot to me.
Stephen's starter is a dandelion salad with lardons, poached quail's eggs and sweet mustard vinaigrette.
I think it's the bravest thing you've ever done because it's so simple, it is bordering on dangerous. There's the lovely flavour of the sweet quail eggs, there's the saltiness of that pancetta. It's so well conceived. It's so well structured. It's so well cooked. It's so well balanced. I really like it.
We have been berating you over your timing again and again and again. So I wholeheartedly understand why it is you started like this.
My temptation to kind of go over the top and start doing this and that and fireworks and galloping ponies running around the plate, was strong.
Very bitter dandelion leaves, that's what they are. Very, very bitter. Softness and gooiness of the egg that, if you like, holds the whole thing together in your mouth. Finished off with chewy, salty bacon. Brilliant. I can't think of a better demonstration of a brilliant winter salad.
Thank you.
For his main, Stephen's made duck breast with smoked potatoes, glazed baby turnips, leek crisps and duck jus.
Predominant flavour, beautiful, slightly bitter, soft turnips. But I like the way you cook the turnips because you covered every single little green frond of your turnip with foil so you didn't lose the colour. That is detail, Stephen. Extraordinary detail. You're a clever little bunny, aren't you?
I think it is the most attractive of dishes. Superb. That is a deep, rich, almost fruit-like sauce. Absolutely gorgeous.
For dessert, Stephen's made vanilla poached pears, pure vanilla ice cream and Valrhona chocolate sauce.
The chocolate sauce is deliriously delicious. It tastes like a melted Easter egg inside your mouth. It's sweet, it's creamy, but it's not harsh at all. The ice cream is full of vanilla, it's soft, it's creamy. I love it. I love it.
That's probably one of the best chocolate sauces I've ever tasted. The whole thing is a creamy, melty, chocolatey delight. You close your eyes and you're floating away on a chocolate and ice cream stream.
You have made our judging decision extraordinarily difficult. Thanks, mate.
I've just demonstrated my heart and soul on 3 plates.
Absolutely incredible. Today's food is of a quality I don't think you'll find in amateur kitchens. Superb.
We now have to make a decision of who is our champion.
For me, I'm happy telling one of you you've won it. It will break my heart to tell 2 of you you haven't. Thank you.
This is the final. 3 people who've worked very, very hard indeed, and I don't mean that in some sort of profound way. I mean they've worked really, really hard. They have given up their lives to this. It's the last time we sit in this sofa and we judge these 3, and we have to find ourselves a champion. And that champion, I don't think it's going to be easy to find.
Going through this competition, they've equally had triumphs and catastrophes.
For that reason alone, Greg, I find it very difficult to knock out anyone at this stage.
Stephen's journey through this competition has been a complete roller coaster. I could see Stephen's passion, I could see his heart, and I thought, when are you going to stop making the same mistake of over-elaborating your dishes? If we're looking for signs that he's finally understood, today, right now, all of those 3 dishes, I thought, were extremely good indeed.
Stephen today produced 3 courses which followed on from each other, and that's what he was out to do. A winter salad, quail's eggs, dandelion, a duck, smoked potato. The flavours some of his food delivered today was extraordinary.
Now it's getting to the end. I'm so nervous. You have no idea what's running through my head. There's about 1,000 different things. There's like 20 people in there shouting different things to me at the same time.
The star has to go to the pear, ice cream and chocolate sauce. I meant it when I said I think that's the best chocolate sauce I've ever tasted.
Hannah is a girl who came out of her own kitchen with no confidence at all. This journey has made her realise that she can really, really cook.
A starter, she's got stuffed squid with a sauce.
The squid is beautiful. The filling is delicious. The bread is well made. And actually, the idea of that squid on the plate, it looks like something you want to sit there and devour the whole lot of. That's what food's all about. You want to eat it. You want to eat it all the time.
You know, if you compare my food from the first round heats to what I produced today, I'm really proud of myself. You know, I think I've come an awful long way.
A chocolate cake was gooey and yummy and lovely, as was a plum sauce. Absolutely delicious, and I knew it would be before I even got my nose or spoon anywhere near it. Undercooked lamb in a final. Hannah, you're asking a lot of the judges.
But the way she cooked those mushrooms is something that will stick in my mind for a very, very long time, because that's very clever.
Ben came in here and was cooking elaborate food right from the off. I didn't think that Ben had the necessary skill to pull off what he was attempting. I take it all back, he does. He most certainly does. The main course of the pigeon, the coffee and the parsnip puree hit on many levels. The sour and the subtle sweetness and softness of it, and I'm doing that, that's how it made me feel. It was like rocking inside your mouth. It was lovely, absolutely lovely.
I'm just tingling at the moment with the thought that title could be mine. I kind of got goosebumps. I can't keep still. I'm absolutely shattered at the same time. It's a weird place to be.
But we had quite an unsuccessful orange semi-Fredo with an olive wafer and fennel.
Why do you want to put orange with olives and fennel?
On the other hand, his starter of scallop and black pudding, absolutely right on the money.
As a judge on MasterChef, we have to look at people's potential, their passion, their skill, their ability to learn, their ability to be able to grow and go forward within what is the professional world. That is really the essence of what we're up to. The final of MasterChef was always going to be tough, but what we've ended up with is 3 people in a room cooking very, very well.
Stephen is a wonderful cook, a very flamboyant cook.
His timing has been an issue, but when Stephen calms down, when he takes his time, when his mind focuses, it is absolutely fantastic.
Hannah, the change in her has been absolutely remarkable.
We have seen her grow and become somebody who is starting to understand in herself that she's a very, very good cook. It's just now the finesse and making it look brilliant. Ben changed his life once before, and now he's willing to take the next step. aspirations of haute cuisine, highest level possible.
Ben is undoubtedly technically brilliant. He has done some amazingly skillful dishes, but there has been question marks over his ability to get maximum flavour out of dishes.
We now have to find ourselves a champion.
We never expected this level of commitment, emotion, and skill. And for the three of you to go through what you have so well and to come to the finals and it be so close, I think is incredible.
The winner of MasterChef, our champion, Stephen.
I don't know if I should dance or cry or laugh or sing. This is amazing.
I just feel absolutely devastated, to be honest. Two of my dishes they loved, the third one didn't totally hit the mark, and that's probably what kicked me out of it, to be honest.
I'm so proud of Stephen. I'm really, really pleased for him. I've loved every single minute of it.
I have never felt this good, never.
Stephen has become awesome. Awesome.
He's got it, he understands it, he's got the lightness of touch, he's got the taste buds, he's got it, John.
I'm slightly emotional because it should be emotional, but Stephen's food brings me joy. He can be brilliant, and that's the sign of a MasterChef.
This is the best achievement of my life. I'm so amazed, I'm so happy. Just to have this recognition is incredible, it's absolutely amazing. And yeah, the world is my oyster now. Thank you.
MasterChef.
Thank you. This is phenomenal. I don't know, I just can't believe I'm here. You know, it's fantastic. I'm so happy.
I'm loving angels instead.